Happening, everybody? Jeff Lightsy Jr. here with the Ball Sports Network. Thank you guys for the continued support. Continue to hit the like, share, subscribe, and the notification bell because I upload it every single day. Now, the Lakers are up 2-0 on the Heat in the NBA Finals. This doesn't surprise us. They didn't have Bam. They didn't have Goran Dragic, but they got some good contributions from guys like Kelly Olynyk and Kendrick Nunn came in and played pretty well. Tyler Hero had a good game. But I mean, they're just simply overmatched. Jimmy Butler did what he could, but at the end of the day, the Lakers are the better team, and they're up 2-0 and more likely going to win this series in either 4 or 5 games. But that's beside the point. We're here to talk today about what is the impact if Anthony Davis wins the Finals MVP over LeBron James. Now, LeBron is making a valid case. He led the team in scoring last night. He had 33, 9, and 9. But Anthony Davis had 32 and 14, and went 15 to 20 from the field. He shot 75% from the field. It's ridiculous. It's just simply insane. He had 30 plus points in the game before. You know what I mean? So Anthony Davis is on a tear right now. And I tweeted last night that I think he's in a slight lead, the ever so slight lead over LeBron for the Finals MVP right now. The series obviously would end right now. So what would happen to LeBron's legacy if he doesn't get that third Finals MVP with the third team, right? If he just has 3 Finals MVPs with 2 teams and 4 championships, does that help him in the GOAT debate? No, it doesn't. This Finals MVP matters for LeBron. Trust me, he knows it matters. I think LeBron is the best player to ever play basketball, right? That's me. That's me, and there's some other people that feel that way in my age demographic or even older, that saw, even some people that were able to see Michael Jordan play. But my favorite player is Kobe Bryant. But the best player I've ever seen for this long and just greatness and impact on a team is LeBron James. And that's why I think he's the best I've ever seen and the best player to ever play basketball. But just because that means that to me doesn't mean that means that to everybody else. And in your argument, when you're arguing the GOAT debate, Jordan, LeBron, Jordan, they always throw at you 6 for 6 and 6 Finals MVPs. And I get that. That is a hell of an accomplishment. That is a hell of an accomplishment. I cannot take that away from Michael Jordan. And so for LeBron, one thing that's always on his side is the longevity. He's got the most points in the playoffs, the most, top 5 in assists, top 5 in rebounds, top 10 in blocks or whatever. You know what I mean? All these crazy stats, most minutes, most games, all of these stats, 8 straight finals, 10 finals appearances, all of these crazy numbers. But he needs, and then he'll be sitting on, if they handle their business. No, I'm not going to count the Heat out, but it looks like it is what it is. If he handles their business, then win the 4th champion. He gets his 4th championship. And he was the leader of this team. And he was second in MVP and all that stuff. Only thing people going to remember are the one feather in his cap that he could have. 3 Finals MVPs with 3 different teams. 2 in the East. And then the ever so daunting Western Conference, they told him he couldn't win. And 1 in the West. He needs that. He needs that. I love Anthony Davis. You'll have 10 more years to go get you more Finals MVPs. LeBron needs this one. He needs this one. He needs that rare accomplishment to say, I won 3 Finals MVPs with 3 different organizations. I won championships with 3 different organizations. I led the team 3 different organizations. And it almost feels like in 3 different generations, right? Like what he did in Miami back in 2011, between 11 and 14 was special. Then he went to Cleveland, and what he did with Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love was special. And now what he's doing with Anthony Davis in year 17 is special. But he needs this Finals MVP. He can't not have it, right? He can't not have it. Anthony Davis is working his tail off to make sure they win the championship, right? But in the process, he's stealing a little shine from LeBron because he's playing so good, right? He cannot have it. Now, do I think the voters are going to give Anthony Davis the Finals MVP? No, I don't. If it's this close, no, I don't. Even though I think if the series were, say if they have the exact same games in games 3 and 4 that they had in games 1 and 2, I would say if Anthony Davis shoots this well, scores that many points and shoots this well, I would say the slight edge goes to AD. But when it's this close, I don't think the voters, there's no way in hell the voters don't give this Finals MVP to LeBron. But he needs it, and he needs to cement it. So he needs to get a triple-double in here. Get a triple-double. And if he averages a triple-double for the series and up around 30 points per game or between 28 and 32, somewhere around there, he's going to get it. He's going to get it, but he needs it. He definitely needs it for his legacy to continue that GOAT conversation. And guys like me can keep fighting for him that he is the GOAT over Michael Jordan. Let me know your comments let me know your thoughts in the comments. Does LeBron James need this Finals MVP to be considered the GOAT or to be even in the conversation of the GOAT with Michael Jordan? I say hell yes. You let me know what you think. Once again, my name is Jeff Lightsy Jr. at the Ball Sports Network. I'll see you next time.